Hello, hello.
What's going on, Joe? How was practice?
It's good. Always good to get back at it.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Callahan, Joe, was telling us that he used clips of Man in the Arena and Tom Brady to kind of show the offense as a group and individually what it takes to win it all. He did that last year. Did you watch that series as well?
I did, yeah.
What were some of the biggest takeaways from that documentary for you?
That was so long ago. It's tough to remember. That was last year. Just hearing him talk about the way that he thinks about football. You can kind of you just understand what it takes to be a quarterback. It's not just X's and O's. It's a lot more than that. And I think that series and hearing him talk about the position of quarterback, he really explained it well.
If you have to go back in time, what is the earliest you remember watching just Tom Brady and him making an impression on you?
I mean, that's my entire life. I don't remember. I mean, he was drafted when I was 4, so all my memories of NFL football have him in it.
What is it about his game, either physically or mentally, that you admire most?
He gets the ball out really fast. He understands what he's looking at. I think he epitomizes toughness at the quarterback position. He's a great leader. I mean, he's the greatest of all time for a reason. He's the total package.
When you were on with Colin, you said this is just another game. Why? Why is that your logic going into a game like this and potentially your only matchup against Brady?
Well, it's our 14th game of the season. Obviously, the greatest quarterback ever is on the other side, but we got a job to do too, and our job is to go and win, get to 10-4, and move on.
What do you make of comparisons that people make between you and him that have been made for years?
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't really pay attention to it. He's Tom and I'm Joe.
A lot of people, when they do make those comparisons, really point to your football IQ and both of your abilities to read things pre-snap. Have you always viewed that as like your secret weapon? Like, have you always been pretty good at doing that?
I feel like I've always had a great feel for the game, but obviously, the more reps and the more you play football and the more you study, the more you watch film, the faster you react and the faster you see things. And so it's a little bit of both. You have a natural instinct for the game, but then you also work really hard to understand what you're seeing every Sunday.
Have you ever thought about how long you want to play?
Not too much. We'll see where that goes. Hopefully not anytime soon.
You guys aren't on the field at the same time, but you're on the field against their linebackers. Do you think they're two linebackers? They're on the field every down, basically. Are they the key to that defense with their speed and where they can run?
Yeah, they're really fast. They diagnose quickly. They're good in pass drops. They match the underneath routes very quickly. Two of the best in the league, in my opinion. Really fast. Great tacklers. They're going to go after the ball. 2 really good players.
Joe, are you in any way? I know you don't make much of the comparisons. It's not like you're going up against Tom Brady on the other side of the ball, but have you allowed yourself to think about you're going up against a piece of history, one of the greatest pieces of the game ever, and kind of allowed to just be grateful for that opportunity?
No, not really. I don't think you can go into the game thinking like that. If you want to play your best and you want to win. Just like every Sunday, I really enjoy watching great quarterback play. It's like we played Patrick, we're playing Josh coming up. It's fun to watch guys that are playing the game at a really high level. Just hopefully not against us.
I think historically, like anytime we've asked you about comparisons, you typically not enjoyed them. What is it about? Why do you not like comparisons to different guys, and kind of how do you always do that through your career?
Well, I really just think that I play the game my own way. I kind of have a little bit of everybody. I wouldn't say there's one thing I do the best, but I would say that I do everything with the best of them. I wouldn't say I really have a glaring weakness, and so I like to be my own player, my own person. I would say that's why.
Did you have fun with Eli and Peyton Monday night?
Yeah, those guys are a lot of fun. I always when they asked me to do it, of course, Peyton Manning asked you to do something, you're gonna go do it. We got a great relationship, so those guys are always fun.
Was there ever a time when you were cheering, and I know you weren't necessarily a fan of a team growing up, but cheering against or for the team that Tom was playing, and you saw him march downfield, and you were restless during a late game situation or something?
Tough to point out any specifics. I know I wanted them to go undefeated that one year when they were, they went 16-0, and then however many games they won in the playoffs until the Super Bowl. That would have been exciting, but our guy Eli made that happen.
Many people have suggested to me that you might be the best back shoulder thrower ever. Why do you think that you are so good at that specific throw?
Well, I think our receivers are really good at understanding the type of throw that's going to be thrown depending on what the defense is getting us. That's not a route that you go out there and you're like, this is going to be a back shoulder throw. It just depends on the kind of leverage that you're seeing from the defenders. And so we got really good receivers at doing that. They have great body control, and if we throw it on time and to the right spot, it's really not a defendable route in my opinion. So it's just something that we've worked really hard on and put a lot of emphasis on, and it's showing up on tape.
Where did you kind of first come up with the idea that you have a knack for this? Because, Callie was saying that you kind of brought that here from LSU with you. Where did you kind of first realize I might have a knack for this?
Well, when you come into the league, you got to figure out how to make throws work. Not everything, in college you're going to have guys open, a lot of zone coverage, you're seeing the same defense, basically the whole game. Then you come into the league and, they're mixing up coverages, and, the defenders there's a lot of tight windows, so you have to figure out how to find completions, really. And so as a quarterback, you got to learn how to make different kinds of throws and understand when those throws need to be made against certain leverages and different coverages. And that's one of those that we came up with to kind of combat that.
Did you ever watch Drew Brees do it? He was really good at it. I don't know, are you a fan of him? Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the best.
Jamar said that he can recall one time you guys weren't on the same page. One time. It was in He said it was against Cleveland last year. Do you remember that? Are there others that you maybe weren't on the same page with Jamar? Or is it just the one?
There's some every now and then. Usually, one a year, maybe.
One a year?
Yeah.
Is there a favorite or most memorable one of those that you've thrown that stands out to you that was, or is it just kind of...
There's been so many of them, and, really, my favorite ones are the ones that, probably the one to Trenton Irwin is my favorite against Tennessee.
Really?
Just because, me and Jamar work on it so much, me and T work on it so much, and then, me and Trenton had it, we had that rep during the week in practice, and we hit it in practice. And so that was the one rep that we got of it, and it shows up in a big-time situation against the Titans on the road to really win the game. We scored a touchdown in the next play, so that one was fun.
Is that big for trust for you? Like, is that where that throw specifically, you feel like you can really develop a trust in your receivers as you get to know them, like a guy like Trent or like Hayden when he first got here when against Baltimore?
Yep.
Is that big for you?
Yeah, that's the ultimate trust route, because you're throwing it expecting that they see the same thing that you see because we're getting it out so fast. They got to get their eyes around understanding the leverage of the corner that they're going up against, and if they beat them over top, it's going over top. And so you really have to be on the same page, and we've got the guys that understand what we're trying to do.
Over the last few weeks, what makes you probably the happiest about either your game or the offense that you've kind of enjoyed the most? Has y'all been clicking?
I would just say, we're winning a lot of different ways. It's not, we're not going out there and throwing for 350 and 4 touchdowns every week. We're grinding in the run game. We're being really efficient in that area. We're taking our completions. Our defense is playing great. I just think that shows our growth as a team.
You've had a ton of throws into tight spots. I mean, the tip of a needle, basically. Do you have a favorite? I mean, is there one that's like, damn, can't believe I actually pulled that off?
The one last week was pretty fun. That was he wasn't really looking for the ball, and I squeezed it in there, so that was a fun one.
Chris Evans scored the winner 2 weeks ago. I think he repped it once in practice. last week Trenton runs a play. I don't think he ran all week. Fleet like
Yeah.
touchdown. So what's that say? I mean, what's that say about you, about your offense?
It just says a lot about the people that are going out there and doing it. You know, Trenton is, like I've always said, he's getting his mental reps back there, even if he's not out there physically doing it. He knows what he has to do at every single position on every single play, and you know, guys are putting in the work behind the scenes that maybe you don't see, and it's coming to light. Guys like Samaje and Trenton and Chris and Travion, you know, those guys have clearly been putting in the work, whether their opportunity came or not. It has the last couple of weeks, and it's shown up.
Aside from just like stacking wins, is there anything, you've got an interesting 4-game stretch to close the regular season, is there anything you feel like this stretch can show to y'all, aside from just getting wins and getting ready for the playoffs, that maybe could benefit y'all?
Well, I think we have another level on offense that we can find. You know, can just find some more explosives here in the next couple weeks, get that rolling a little bit. I just think there's another level as a team that we can find.
Do you guys meet as a group with the wide receiver? I mean, not just Jamar, and you've known Jamar for a long time, obviously, his ability to line up anywhere and everywhere and use it in a million different ways. But you got a lot of receivers who can do that, and you trust the fact that they're going to do it. Do you guys meet and make sure that each other understands everything, or you just assume that until you see otherwise, that's what it's going to be?
So, first off, Troy does a great job of understanding what those guys need, whether it's walkthroughs or talking through it in meetings. And then most of the comments that I end up making are kind of sprinkled throughout the week in practice or in meetings if there's a rep that I see that, you know, I want something a little different. A lot of times it's on the field on the fly right after that rep.
Joe, you had said in the first half against Cleveland you were kind of off your game. How aware of that are you, and what do you do to turn that in the course of a game?
Yeah, that the first quarter really was you know, I was missing throws that I almost always make, and so just on the sideline, just going through your checklist, get back to your fundamentals, you know, throwing on the sideline, get your feet right, get your eyes right, and you know, really I got my process that I go through to make sure I reset myself, and you know, really after those first couple series, we started rolling.
You did a podcast with Brady before the Super Bowl last year. There's a pretty good take in that conversation. Is there anything that's stuck with you since that chat with him?
I can't even say it. I remember doing it. I don't remember anything we talked about.
Kind of going back to Trenton Irwin, you know, he talked with Paul about kind of the route he ran against Tennessee, and you know, you look at all the progressions he's had since Jamar was hurt, and with, you know, TB and T getting hurt, you know, if say T and TB are limited this weekend, how nice is it that Trenton's had that progress? Like, what's been so just impressive most about his game?
Yeah, it's something that not a lot of people have. We talked about it today, where really any position goes down and you can throw Trenton in and you don't feel like we have to call the game any differently. And that's really a big luxury to have, and it's not like that everywhere. And so the trust that we have in Trenton is, you know, plays a big part in what we've been able to do these last 6-7 weeks.
I think you said that you kind of like to have, you kind of see yourself as a guy that has elements of all the good quarterbacks. What do you think of Brady's element you have? What do you think he has that you maybe have?
You know, I think I have the quick release. I think I've become really efficient in my lower body, getting the ball out quickly, seeing the defense. I would say those three.
Do you pay attention how incredibly well he's taking care of his body?
Yeah.
His conditioning over you know, whatever, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's really incredible. He's 45 now, and you know, he's getting hit by the same people I'm getting hit by, and you know, it's really a testament to his hard work and dedication and the team he has around him in the off season to get his body right. And you know, one day maybe we'll sit down and talk about what he did, but I'm sure he doesn't want to do that until he's done playing.
Is there anything you're going to be watching him, knowing you're sharing a field with him this time? Like, actually, after studying his game your whole life, you'll be down there watching it in person?
No, we'll be so locked in on the task at hand. You know, I watch our defense out there most of the time when we're on the sideline or we're talking about plays, so there won't be too much time.
Jersey swap? Did you jersey swap with him?
I'm not a big jersey swap guy. No.
You won't ask for his autograph like we saw the interception ball.
Can't say that I will.
What sticks sticks out about your defense? What sticks out about your defense? You see, you look at the defense that played their ass off.
Yeah, I mean, I think really, just like we have on offense, we've had some injuries, and you throw anybody out there, and there's no drop off. You see a guy like Jay when DJ went down come in and play really well. You see, Cheeto goes down, and Cam Taylor-Britt comes in and starts making plays. You see some nickels go down, and guys come in and make plays. It's just really a testament to, one, our coaching staff getting guys ready to play, and two, the players themselves studying, working hard, always being ready for their opportunity.
What would your reaction be if a guy came up to you after a game saying, "Hey Joe, will you sign this football that I got the interception?"
I mean, I probably got another 20 years before that happens, but I'm sure I'd do it.
We'll end on that note.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
TV and T. Higgins and Joseph Osai at least out there. I don't know
Yeah.
what their participation level was, but you seemed pretty optimistic on Monday. Are you even more optimistic 2 days later?
Yeah, we'll see where the week goes with the hamstring and the finger, but they were both out there, and so it seems positive today, but we'll take it today for those two guys.
And then Joseph Osai, how much confidence do you guys have in him if he's taking on the bigger workload?
Yeah, he's done a great job for us. He's continued to get better and better every week. And so, again, we've got a lot of trust that he can play some good snaps for us and be really effective.
Zach, what is it about Cam Sample that you have liked as he's kind of developed a little bit this year?
He really seemed like a veteran when he walked in the door, just the way he handled himself and picked things up. He's been able to serve different roles for us. And, just he's created a lot of value for himself there. And so it's a good piece to have in that D-line room that can do different jobs for us. And we've got a lot of confidence that he can get the job done.
Can he, inside, outside, you have just as much comfort in him in both spots? Can he be a guy that takes that outside?
There's a versatility there where he can serve those roles for us and really be a big help there on the edge.
Coach, have you been on a team where you have so many guys that are coming in for guys that have been hurt and stepped up the way they have?
I think it just speaks to the depth of our roster. And again, I've said this before, but what Duke and those scouts do to just scour the waiver wire and the cut downs and make sure we get people in the door that fit, how we utilize our schemes, and they're smart players. And, that's really what has happened with this roster over the course of the season. Everybody who's stepped up has known that they can't be the weak linked, and they got to be ready for their opportunity and take advantage of it. And we've seen so much of that this year and we're going to continue to see more of it as the season goes. And that's been a really big positive for us.
You ever look back at like the last 3 drafts and say, pretty good. I mean, even in this league for a long time, to stack back drafts like that back to back. I mean, I don't know. Obviously you're busy.
Yeah, I really don't look at it that way. I just look at where our team is at right now. But I do. It is easy to know that I think everyone in the building's done a great job of evaluating and just being collaborative about it, led by Duke. And Duke's just, again, done a great job of identifying people that fit what we want to do and bringing them in here, and they've all been good fits for us.
The second phase of that is development. You and your coaching staff are responsible for the development of the guys once they're drafted. You get them ready to indoctrinate into your system.
No, you're right. I do think that we've got great coaches in our staff that are good teachers and good communicators. But also with that, the players that we bring in are willing to do what it takes to improve. And they're just not stubborn. That think I've got it all figured out, and they're willing to take the coaching from coaches, from veteran players, and continue to improve. And that's what you see from our team.
Do you have an update on Hayden? I know he wasn't in practice today.
I don't have any update on Hayden this week. It seems doubtful.
What about Mike and Jalen, the 2 corners? They weren't there either. Do you have an update on those guys?
We'll see. They'll just be day-to-day for this week. Some soreness there, and obviously Jalen's dealing with the finger, and so we'll just kind of let that calm down and see where the week goes.
What do you see in the defense of the Bucs?
Really good defense. They got a lot of talent at every single level. Got a lot of respect for their coaching staff. Casey Rogers, worked with him at Miami. Todd Bowles was there before I got there, and just everybody raved about how good he was. Faced them a lot over my NFL career, And so they always put their guys in a great position. They play really hard. But really, if you just look at every level of this defense, the frontline guys put a lot of pressure on your run game and on your quarterback and the pass protections. Their two backers on the second level are as good a tandem as there is. I think they've played every single snap this year. Those other guys, they've taken every snap. And then in the secondary, I know the safeties have been banged up, but it's a really solid group from top to bottom. The corners have been really impressive. Carlton Davis has just done a great job over his time there. And I know they're kind of going through some nickels, but they've got a lot of talent there. And we'll see who plays and who doesn't. But, man, top to bottom, it's a really impressive defense. You can see why they've had success over the years that they've had. They really put a lot of pressure on the offense to make it very difficult.
What do you remember about 2019 Brady? You played him here your first year. How he looked then, and has he changed since that 3 years?
He's just consistently been the same player. And I don't notice any change in how he throws the ball, velocity. He can still make all the same throws down the field. I've seen all of that. I haven't spent any time going back and watching that game. Different team, different system. And so I haven't gone back and looked at that. But, here he is, still the same consistent guy and finding a way to bring his team back and win games. And always puts them in a good position. They've always got a chance with him at the helm.
2 weeks ago, Chris Evans scores the winner. He reps it once in practice, I think. Irwin scores the winner the next week, doesn't rep it at all. How odd is that? Does that happen more than we think? Or?
Those are two of the less complicated plays we run. It's sure maybe Chris hasn't repped that play more than once, but he's run that route over and over. And so that was a full field progression, where it fell right into Joe. And Trent Irwin, there is a little bit more nuance there with the patience, because you don't want to. It's an unknown of how quickly the back's going to be able to get the quarterback the ball, how quickly he's going to be able to get his fingers on the laces and put it, a decent ways down the field. So there is some nuance there to have the right amount of hesitation once you see the safety commit and not be 70 yards down the field, and now the quarterback can get you the ball. But so Trent did a nice job kind of gearing it down and put himself in a good position there.
Burrow talked about not having any weaknesses or any glaring ones for that part. How much have you seen him over the course since you've known him kind of work on things in areas of his game that he knows he wants to get better at?
Joe Burrow?
Yes.
So start over there. He was saying
like he didn't really have any glaring weaknesses in his game.
Yeah.
How much have you seen him when he identifies an area that he'd like to improve? How much do you see him attack that, and how does that manifest itself in the time you've known him?
I've always been impressed by him. I've always thought that he kind of walked into this league and played at a high level from the get-go. I get asked this question a lot. How has he improved? It's a guy that took us to the Super Bowl last year and is playing at a high level again this year. So he continues to play fast. Sometimes he plays even faster than you think he's capable of, and it's just because he's got a great understanding of the defenses and how they're trying to attack us. And he can counter that quickly by getting the ball to somebody who can attack them a little faster. And I think that's really valuable to be able to play and take pressure off your offensive line by playing that fast. Also knowing when to hang on to the ball and be more aggressive down the field, which he can do. And so I don't know if I'm fully answering your question, but that's how I've seen him play this year, and it's helpful for a play caller.
The batted passes, is that a concern, or is that just a symptom of a lot of times you get the ball out quickly?
Yeah, that's probably something that other teams focus on, because the ball can come out so quickly. And I can remember that being a point of emphasis playing against the Broncos a couple years ago when I was in Miami of timers going off on our field, knowing that the ball was already out, so you're late, you're not going to get there, and trying to get your hands up and get tips. And that was Peyton voiced that frustration the other night when I did watch the Manning cast with Joe. And but that's the guys that get it out quickly. That's something that teams emphasize, is you might not get to the quarterback, and so you got to try to affect them. And that's just part of playing the game. And we don't spend a lot of time talking to Joe about finding different windows. He does a great job of that. Part of the price of doing business and operating the way he does is there going to be some tip balls. You hope the other team doesn't end up with them in their hands, certainly. But again, he does a great job, and those are just some of the incompletions we end up throwing, is when the balls get tipped. And some of them are a great job by the D-line, kind of waiting to see the ball go up. Sometimes they're in the middle of a game and they throw up a hand, and there's been a little bit of both of that, but not something we're too concerned about.
Sorry if I missed this, but any update on Kendrick's
Not yet. He'll just be day-to-day for this week.
I don't know if there's anybody left in the building that you haven't given a game ball to yet, but what does the personnel staff got to do to get a game ball at some point? Have you given them one?
They're grouped in with that team game ball that we had against Tennessee. They're grouped. Well, they haven't been done yet. There's a lot that have to be produced there, so they haven't physically been handed out yet. So, yeah, you must have been talking to a couple of people at practice maybe who are in town, who are back in town this week. Trust me, they're a major part of what we're doing, and we'll make sure that they're always involved.
Would you ever give up game balls after the draft or free agency to try to appease these people?
Yeah, maybe, that makes sense. Maybe if a player from an area makes the Pro Bowl, then that scout should be, that's kind of Duke's world right there. He can give out his own game balls too if he wants to. Yeah.
Very good.
Yep. Thank you.